Topic 1. The New York Times is taking legal action against the Pentagon, challenging press restrictions that may impact journalistic freedom and transparency. The New York Times has filed a lawsuit against the Department of Defense in response to a new policy that restricts media access. This policy limits journalists to only report on information explicitly permitted by the government, which the Times argues violates the First and Fifth Amendments that protect press freedom. The Times criticizes the policy as an attempt to hinder independent reporting and oversight of the Trump administration, demanding its repeal. The Pentagon is expected to defend the policy, citing national security, while several media organizations oppose these restrictions and are preparing legal support to ensure journalists' freedom to report. Topic 2. OpenAI allocates $40.5 million to various nonprofits through a new foundation structure, reflecting a growing trend of tech companies investing in social impact initiatives. In October 2023, OpenAI announced plans to donate $40.5 million to over 200 nonprofit organizations after rebranding its nonprofit arm as the OpenAI Foundation. This move reflects a trend among tech companies to invest in social impact initiatives. OpenAI plans to support health research and AI risk mitigation with a total of $25 billion, although the timeline for distributing these funds remains unclear. The donations aim to encourage nonprofits to support projects that promote AI literacy, civic engagement, and economic opportunities. OpenAI, originally founded as a nonprofit in 2015, has since established a for-profit subsidiary to attract investments and has recently restructured as a public benefit corporation. Over 3,000 applications have been received, with an advisory group reviewing the selection process. Topic 3. Former President Trump announces plans to roll back fuel efficiency standards for vehicles, signaling a shift in regulatory policies that could affect environmental sustainability and automotive industry practices. Former President Donald Trump has announced plans to relax fuel efficiency standards for vehicles, indicating a shift in regulatory policies that may impact environmental sustainability and automotive practices. The Trump administration criticizes the strict fuel efficiency standards set by the Biden administration as an EV mandate and proposes to ease them to achieve 34 miles per gallon by 2031. This is intended to curb rising car prices and provide consumers with more choices and affordability. Major automakers like Ford and Stellantis have praised this change, claiming it will provide long-term stability for the automotive industry. However, environmental groups express concern that this rollback could worsen pollution and increase fuel costs for consumers. Trump's policy shift may also lead automakers to withdraw commitments to electric vehicle production and invest more in gasoline vehicles. Topic 4. Delta Airlines reports a $200 million loss from the longest U.S. government shutdown, highlighting the broader economic impact of political stalemates. Delta Airlines reported a loss of approximately $200 million due to the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, which lasted 43 days. During the shutdown, air traffic controllers worked without pay, leading to numerous flight cancellations and delays at airports. As a result, Delta experienced a loss of about 25 cents per share, with decreased bookings and increased refunds. The shutdown ended on November 12th, and Delta anticipates strong bookings through the end of the year. This incident illustrates the broader economic impact of political stalemates. Topic 5. Russia restricts Apple's FaceTime, reflecting challenges in the tech industry and a tightening grip on online communications. Russia has blocked Apple's FaceTime as part of a broader effort to tighten control over foreign technology platforms. The Russian communications regulator, Roskomnadzor, justifies the ban by claiming that FaceTime has been used to